Hello, boys. Welcome to day three of TNDL Veddi season. Today we have Barbarians versus Grandpa Cafe boys. It's not Dr. Disrespect, but for some reason the lobby was bugging out and they weren't able to put their actual team tag. But Hoodwink ban, Viper ban, very nice. Probably because they wanted to early pick this Timbersaw. Timbersaw is one of Arjunan's favorite heroes. I think Johnny Cash is also a master tier Timber player. So probably want to keep that open. Probably that's why they're banning out the Hoodwink and the Viper. Just giving them a stable Timbersaw pick. Meanwhile, Earth Spirit and AA bans coming out from Dr. Disrespect and starting up with a Disruptor and Slardar. With me on the casting panel today we have Grizzly and Playstyle. Feel free to say hi, boys.
Hello.
This is Playstyle's first time casting, so please bear with him if he gets very annoying. So guys, what do you think about these opening picks?
I actually like both of the team's openers, so they're pretty solid. They have each picked up a support and presumably an offlaner, though the Timber can be flex. But most likely both these heroes with Beast.
Dyer's turn to ban.
I have an Ogre ban coming out in second
Hello.
phase. Yes, Playstyle, hello, we can hear
I
you.
think Radiant gonna pick Slark because they can see the opportunity Apparition ban and Bloodseeker and Viper ban, so it is good Slark picks.
But why did they ban Timber? I mean, why did they ban Ogre? Slark has no problem with Ogre,
I'm
right?
talking about Radiant, dude.
Yeah. Oh, okay. But why do you think Dr. Disrespect banned Ogre? And why would they ban Lifestealer if they're gonna get Slark? Isn't Slark really good against Lifestealer?
Okay, so I have some backstory on why Dr. Disrespect banned Ogre. So I'm very good friends with Team Dr. Disrespect and play a lot of pubs with them. So they all have a mutual hate for Ogre. All of them just hate that hero. So it's more of a, what do you say? They don't like that hero, so they banned it more than anything else.
It's a disrespect ban. No? Bad pun intended.
And they all have a mentality like, oh, if Ogre gets Midas, the game is lost. So it's like, what do you say?
Dude, Ogre offlane actually is so good, dude. I love it.
I'll say they are Ogre Happiness Destroyer
Turn to pick.
because there's a name, you know.
Jug Disruptor versus Timbersaw. Jug Slardar. Normally when you have a Slardar, I mean normally when we get Slardar, I always like picking up some kind of ranged hitter like Drow or something like that. I mean I'm sure Jug is also fine. But what do you think about revealing the Jug so early? You think they're doing it just because they see the Nyx Timber and they think it's gonna be a free lane for him?
I think it kind of makes sense. Jug doesn't have a lot of huge counter picks, and Jug Disruptor should technically destroy a next Timber lane. It's a very Jug favored. And the other thing is Slardar facilitates almost any carry hero who likes to ride pick. It also opens up Roche and also gives you a backline jump. Pretty solid pickup.
That's true. Nice Winter Wyvern pickup coming up though. They see the Jug and Slardar and they're like, bro, you wanna Omni Slash? You wanna run at us? No problem. Eat a Cold Embrace. And there are also two melee cores that do high physical damage, so Winter's Curse also going to be very effective in this game as long as he gets his positioning right.
I think the matchup has changed a bit. Like before Jug, Maelstrom Shard was a build. Winter used to be like a hard counter to Jug. But nowadays Jug with Maelstrom Shard and level 20 talent outputs so much magic damage that he kills people through the Cold Embrace with just a spin. So I think that matchup dynamic has changed a bit. So I don't think the Jug is worried too much about Y1 nowadays. But still, it's very good against Omnis.
And if Jug buys Cardi and one guy buys Spirit Vessel, there's nothing this Winter can do.
But who do you think is gonna get Spirit Vessel on this team? They have Slada, Snap, Disruptor. Like none of them want to get Spirit Vessel, right? Like Snap wants to
Mid,
get
I think
Solar
someone
Crest.
mid because they need someone.
10
See,
seconds.
they need someone to make Vessel because of Timber, and now there's Winter, so it is high possibility they'll pick some Kunkka, Woker if they don't ban.
What do you think about? So you know how Timber obviously has like early game he's very annoying to deal with because he always has like high reactive armor stacks. But as the game goes later, like it's not like he has to build up these stacks before coming into a fight, right? And very often he doesn't tend to do that. Like usually you can't like always have stacks on you by the time you get into a fight. So do you think these guys will just shred him with enough minus armor with the Slada Snap?
I think so. And in fact, I like Sladar versus Timsaw for the very same reason. The Timber is not in a lane gaining reactive stacks. His base armor is actually very low. So if you amp him and he doesn't have enough reactive stacks, you can just melt him with right clicks.
5 seconds remain.
Yep.
I agree with you.
And also a very, very, very strong lane coming out with Snap, Slada, double stun, Disruptor control. Does Timber Chain go through Disruptor kinetic field?
Your mic is lagging out.
I said, does Disruptor Timber Chain go through kinetic field? Does anyone know?
Not so
Don't know.
sure, but I'm guessing it should.
Picking Snap into Nyx, Ini makes a very good point, but I mean it's only the ult, right, Ini, that you're gonna cancel with Nyx.
5 seconds.
And plus if he sees the Carapace out early and then uses his thing, it's gonna be fine. It's just about how you play it, I guess. But it's obviously not convenient, but it's not too bad, I would say. Plus the minus armor from the Solar Crest Snap plus the E max nowadays is insanely strong. And that couple that with like your Slada Corrosive is oof, scary dude, too scary.
Must choose. Ten seconds.
So what do you think both the teams need? Like I assume both of them need mid laners, unlike a Wyvern or a Tim. So what would you like to see on Radiant and Dark?
Dude, I would actually
to see
really
the
like Barbarians to
DK.
switch things up, put Timber mid, and then get something else that can own this Jug Disruptor lane.
I like DK pick for Radiant because why not?
I feel like Barbarians don't have like too much catch. They only have a Nyx. Timber doesn't really provide setup. He's more of like a zoning hero, right? Oh, Morphling pickup. Very nice. Do you think we're gonna see like some morph ags into Wyvern and you know, I am the new Wyvern now?
10 seconds.
I mean, it can work, but from what I'm seeing, I find this Radiant lineup to be too greedy. Like, Timber needs a lot of farm. He eats up the map. Nyx also wants farm, your Ursa wants farm, and now you also have a farming mid. So who's gonna be making the moves for them? Who's gonna be making the space for all these cores to farm?
I think Ursa and next winter they'll pick one side and they play there, and this Timbersaw and Morphling will farm because they can easily kill anyone with Ursa.
I think maybe they're banking on like winning lanes a little bit. Because Timber is usually like a very heavy lane dominator. So if that happens, then they might get some space while the other team is addressing the Timber or trying to address the Timber. And playing into Nyx, Wyvern, Ursa at that point is not that great, right? So I guess... Ooh, Dina pickup, dude. I really like the the draft coming out from Grandpa Cafe boys. I feel like they've got good solutions in every lane and strong, just easy to execute lanes. Very simple things to do. But I feel like Barbarians have made it a bit more complicated for themselves. But at least I feel like we have a lot of like aggressive heroes in this game. So I think we're going to see a lot of action. Just give me 2 minutes, boys. I'll be back. But if you guys have any input, please feel free to share. Okay, I'm back. So, oh never mind. I was gonna do a quick team intro. I've already jumped in. MVP last 2 matches. Ealing Winter Wyvern. Damn. This is the flex screen. And me pause 5. Disruptor loss. A bit unfortunate, but Phoenix win. Nice. One more flex.
I was actually thinking I would have really liked the last big draw for Grandpa Cafe, but I think that would have been like a
mid draw.
game winner. Yeah.
I
With
mean,
the-
I
with
like
the
the
new
Lina
shark
also.
build,
I
it's
feel like they have good balance of physical, magical, and
the Lina pick is nice, but the problem with the Lina is that they have a Nyx and a Morph, so and she's a very burstable hero.
True.
That's one of the main problems there.
True. Alright guys, doing a quick team intro for the Radiant. We have Johnny Cash on his master tier Timbersaw. We have Hailing or Ealing on his Pose 5 Winter Wyvern.
30
For anyone
seconds to
wondering, Ealing is what Arjunan calls Hailing, and we all like it so much we've also decided to call him Ealing from now on. Their pose 1 is Never Trust on his Ursa. We have Arjunan on his Nyx Assassin pose 4, and we have Comet on his mid Morphling.
I'll do the intro for the Dire team. So on Grandpa Cafe boys, we have a pos 1 Juck being played by Brawly. We have Glenn on his Lina mid. We have Fog on his offlane Slaughter. Sasuke is playing the Disruptor, and we have Booyah Time on.
Nice.
Total Spanish.
So Osho, you've known these guys for a long time, right? How long have these guys been playing Dota? How long have they been in the Chennai Dota scene? Do you have...
I think we've been playing Dota together since like 10 maybe?
So do you think these guys, I mean there is a slight like rank disparity between the two teams, right? One team is full of immortals, but this team is full of divines. But I mean it is a team game and these guys have been playing together a lot longer, right?
For sure. And actually a lot of these players like both Time and Glenn are what I would say old time Dota players in Chennai. And Glenn at one point was like the best mid laner in Chennai. So he was one of the highest ranked players like back in 20. He's actually played quite a lot of tournaments, so he has a lot of experience.
So we're just cutting into some pause time here for Team Barbarians, probably having some net issues. Alright guys, it's a bit early, but I think we can cut into our first giveaway question for... Oh, never mind. Giveaway later. Teams are back. We'll continue. But there is a few giveaway questions coming up today, so do stay tuned. We have a lot of collector cash sets to give out. So do stay tuned for all of that. I think today we're giving out Doom sets from the collector's cache, if I'm not wrong. Just make sure you brush up on your TNDL knowledge.
They've trained hard to get here. It's time now for the
I'd see some contests for this first rune, but both teams just gonna back off. 2-2, an even 2-2 split. Both teams just gonna head back to their lanes. Disruptor Jug going top to face against the Nyx Timber, and Snap Slada going bottom to face against the Wyvern Ursa. Predictable lanes, nothing new, just very pretty standard stuff. How's Lina Morph is Lina favored, right? Any thoughts? Like, does this
Yes.
matchup change at any time?
I think this
After 5
matchup
level it
changes.
changed for Morphling.
Yeah, like Pistol said, after level 5, I feel Morph does much better. But for the first few levels, Lina can easily put out the Morph.
So playstyle, can you tell us why the matchup changes after level 5? Do you just like waveform
After
in and
level
start
5
hitting him with your Agi or what?
Yep, that's what Topson do I watch him against Sumail. He was losing lane so hard, but after 5 level he's like zoning out of killing Lina in mid, and yeah, like in 3 levels Morphling can't do anything against Lina because stun and attack speed with the first skill, so just take last hit and wait for your timing, then you can easily kill him.
I think the main
Let's
power
see
shift
what
comes
they
in the
do.
attribute. So after attribute shift is level 3, only then does it start having good enough impact. And then the HP manipulation that Morph can do keeps him permanently sustained in lane. He can basically generate free HP, so he can trade with anyone very easily. In fact, most of the trades that a Morph does after he hits level 5 will be in. So that's why I think the lane becomes a bit easier.
So,
Yep.
if I'm not wrong, Morph used to drain mana, right? In the beginning, and then they changed it so it doesn't drain any mana, and now they've changed it back so it drains mana. Do you think it's like significant enough? Because, I mean, even though it doesn't drain that much mana per second, it does open you to like susceptibility to diffusal builds and things like that, right?
True, to some extent. Before, the old mana drain was much higher. Like, mana burn was a legit counter against Morph before. But the new mana drain is very minimal. Like, when I demoed it, you just needed 15 mana to go from full strength to full agi and vice versa once the attribute shift is level 4. So it's very less.
first blood is on the ground.
Oh boy. Sorry boys, I missed that one. But
Next
top
wave.
lane, some nice spin plus thunder strike. Probably eating too much harass, and Brawly and Meepos 5 are gonna get this first blood onto Arjunan's Nyx Assassin. Oh, nice double stun coming out though. But just gonna take it a bit easy. It is still early levels. Bottom lane, Booyah gonna get a pull off while Enoch manages wave equilibrium. Hailing is stepping up to try and control this creep wave. They're gonna try and go on him. They are still only level 1. But the pull still gets completed. I feel like these kind of situations when you pull like this is really scary because the other team is gonna hit their level 2 spike first. Yeah, see? And now you're level 1 while they're level 2 and that gives them kill potential. Never trust the nailings. They're planning on going on top of Booyah here. And with that level 2 spike, just gonna take that kill. Oh, meanwhile, mid lane, Glenn outplaying Comet. I'm guessing he didn't really get off a lot of shift in time. So he is gonna fall down to this Lina's burst.
like dough balls.
Nyx Assassin moving in for some rune control. They're gonna
Nyx
get a
is going to
D-ward off
die.
also, but
Dead.
he was almost dead.
Well
Yeah.
played.
What do you think
That's-
about
that's very
rotating
fine to
this
say.
early, dude? At like level 1? I always feel like it's just not worth it. I mean, like you lose so much XP and... But I guess you do save a rune.
I don't think
It
this
is worth
rotation
it for
was...
Morphling.
No, I don't think this rotation was worth it because Morphling doesn't really have kill potential, right? Because he didn't even have
No,
waveform when he rotated in. He just got.
I'll tell
Yeah.
you, I'll tell you. What is Nyx trying to do is making Morphling easy with taking Rune of Nyx. I mean this Lina. If Lina don't have bottle charges, and use spells on lane, and then somebody has to TP mid to recharge. I mean refill his bottle. So that's what they're trying to do.
No. So I understand the rune control part, but he didn't need to walk up and stun the Lina and sap so much XP. That is what we are talking about. Like he could have just taken the rune and gone back to his lane.
Yep.
Bloody one. Thank you.
Just some standard CSing across the map. Which lane is the most interesting for you right now, dude? It seems like bot lane has the most amount of action so far. Or top lane, meanwhile, Timbersaw falling a bit low, but spin is done. So they're gonna try and turn back onto Meepos 5, and he's gonna go down to this Lion, to this Nyx Timbersaw combination. I guess that's the one thing I like.
Timbersaw build. He
Eh,
has
Yeah.
0
Doesn't
points in
have
reactive armor.
first spell.
I mean, I guess it's working out for him, but I'm not sure how good this is.
I mean, he is a master tier Timber player. He probably has some insights about this.
For sure.
Oh, nice play by Lina.
His courier has been slain in
But doesn't he just die to an Omni Slash when Jug hits 6? 'Cause they
I
got
mean,
no armor.
can't Omni Slash if he Timber Chains out, right? But he is gonna
Yeah.
fall to the spin combo now. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I guess it. I mean, he probably just thinks he can escape with every Timber Chain and
Bottom
probably
lane.
be more aggressive. Because it is only damage that scales, right? It's not the time. Damage and length, I guess.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Timber can buy a Bracer, buy a Cloak, max reactive, and tank through the spin and heal up. But yeah, I guess he's a much better Timber player than me, so I take
Lina
it.
is going to gank Timbersaw.
Oh my god. Dude, I love how they use the exact number of spells needed to get the kill. I think Johnny Cash probably having a lot of internet issues. He was standing still a little earlier, and now he's DC'd. Oh, maybe it's a server issue. A lot of people...
Have a
of
look
people-
at bottom lane tree. I think if this Ursa commits for the Snapfire kill, he'll end up dying.
Yeah, I mean, there is no cookie. Ursa has phase boots. Slada has no stun or bash charges. And there is already 3 stacks of Fury Swipes. I think he'll get it. He probably will just run this down and then back off.
But do you think he will survive after getting the kill? I think he'll die because then
I think
Sprint
Ursa will
and
run. I think Ursa will run
Slytherin
back to
Gush
the
will be
tower.
back up.
I mean, it's 3 hits. I think he'll manage. It's probably more like 2 hits at this point. 54 extra damage from Ursa attacks. So it'll just be like 2 hits, and then he can get on.
I think 3 hits, right?
Yeah, 2 to 3. I think it'll be 2.
He gets 3 hits.
Okay,
and
guys,
I
that's our
think the
giveaway
Slara will also get
question.
3 hits on him.
If this Ursa goes on Snapfire, will it be 2 hits or 3 hits? Can put your answers in the chat, and when we find out,
No. I think
we'll
we should
find the winner.
I think we should reframe the question. If this Ursa commits on the Snapfire, does he also die?
No.
Because I think he does.
No, I don't think he does, and Playstyle also doesn't think he does. So no. Oh my
Okay,
God,
we'll find out very soon.
Playstyle trying to cheat. Playstyle, there's a time delay, so you know your comment on YouTube is not gonna work. Playstyle answer is gonna be rejected, but for everyone else, please answer.
But I guess
should I do to
there is
win a
no right
fucking
answer because the
one
spray
set?
didn't even happen. The Ursa backed off.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I guess
totally gonna
the
back.
whole question is invalid now, except for Playstyle's 3-hit comment. Top lane, Brawly falling a bit low. Timber does hit his level 6 spike. But I guess, you know, with this current build from the Timber, he doesn't have that lane presence that you normally see, right? Like we were saying, he's a lane dominator and this and that, but without reactive armor, like there's no sustain to keep him in this lane.
True, but with this build, he just outputs a lot of magic damage. Like, a lot of magic damage.
Yeah.
I think he can kill the Jug here. Oh, he missed.
Johnny Cash. I think just a bit of miscommunication coming out from Team Barbarians. Nyx was a bit out of position while Jug had all his spells up. A little help from Disruptor, they do manage to snag that kill. Meanwhile, Rune fight, Lina and Morphling. And Rune is gonna spawn bottom. Snapfire has come to cover. Will Morphling go for this? No, he doesn't have vision over that rune, so he's just gonna let it go. Nyx has come mid to try and help him out here. They are gonna get a Carapace stun on. Comet turning into the Lina. Is he gonna get... Ooh, nice stun from Arjunan coming out. Light Strike carry, Dragon Slave to follow, Waveform in to finish him off with Adaptive Strike. They're gonna chase down Booyah also here. So this rotation working out really well for the Barbarians. Just crawling their way back into this game. Net worth lead back down to 1k now.
Timbersaw is going to kill Juggernaut. No.
Oh, Fairy Fire saved him.
They do have vision, but he's not gonna go for this.
I will not forget this.
Wow, dude, wow. Trusty shovel, best item. One salve got, one more salve picked up from the shovel. Again with these no stacks, they're gonna dive the Timbersaw. They're looking for him. Nice jukes coming out from Johnny Cash. Glimpse is on cooldown for another 4 seconds.
Lena is going bottom for the fight, I think.
Yeah, dude, I love how active Glenn is being in this game. He's gone twice top already. He's gone. I mean, there's been rune fights, and now he's going bottom also. Probably identifying that the lane they need to control right now is bottom, since the Ursa hasn't really died yet. Ursa spots out Snap. TP is coming in also. They're gonna quickly get the Snapfire kill. They're gonna look for more. They do see Lina. Morphling trying to get on top of this Lina, but he does have enough movement speed to sort of get away from this. Meanwhile, Slada ran bottom to avoid this fight, and I guess a bit of tunnel vision. All of them charging onto Lina. Slada just gets out. Meanwhile, top lane, Johnny Cash not having a good time in this lane. This is his second death of the game. But
Jug has a full mail.
Dire jungle, 3v1 now. Ooh, nice turn by the Snapfire. Gonna get the Nyx with his ult. Slada trying to get away from this, but Morphling jumping in with his adaptives tried to clean up this fight. Meanwhile, Meepos 5 has already come. They're gonna try and look for a kill here. The support duo deciding to just back off. They don't have any other core to really play with them. Lina is steeping mid, but just deciding to play it safe for now. They'll use this time to try and get some D-wards down in their jungle. Nice ward by the Radiant, but it probably will get D-warded once they clear this ancient stack. Meanwhile, Nyx Assassin has walked under a sentry ward, so they do know he's here. Brawly just gonna back up a little bit. There's no sentry wards, so they're not gonna try and turn on this fight. Maybe they will. Arjunan. He scouted him out. He scouted out the Slardar also. They're just kind of waiting for him. No, Arjunan knows something's up. He's like, not gonna get me this time, bro. I'm out. Gonna find Fog here. Johnny Cash also stepping up. Arjunan trying to land a stun. He's gonna miss. Disruptor, nice positioning, but the Static Storm is gonna whiff a little bit. Zoning Static Storm. Johnny Cash gets stuck on the other side. Arjunan gets amped up so he can't escape. Brawly gonna try and get on top of him. Johnny Cash with the QW max shredding the Slada. Insane amount of damage coming out to turn this round. Meanwhile, Jug gonna try and back off. Comet also teeping in. This is a 3v3 now. Johnny Cash coming back in. Dude, this QW max is doing so much damage. One more cleanup for Johnny Cash. Back in this game. 4th on the net worth chart. Arjunan looking for more, but Brawly is gonna be a bit fast for him to catch. Probably gonna trade this tower now. Morph with his DD. Jug trying to look for an Omni slash kill, but Nyx does have a Vendetta if he needs to use it to escape. Nyx gonna TP out. Morphling is the only target here. They're gonna back off a bit. Hailing. Nice curse to sort of set up for this Nyx Assassin. Nyx stun. Ult into stun. Nice cookie, but it's not gonna help because it's gonna kill him with the Carapace coming out from Nyx. Ursa steps up. Morphling also in here. Dude, these guys are so aggressive. They're just all over the map. Good rotations, good movements. They've taken a tower, they've rotated mid. Very nice comeback. 2k goal swing now in favor of Barbarians. Disruptor trying to scout out the Nyx with the sentry ward. Slada gonna amp him up. They do have a glimpse. Static Storm committed. Brawly does have an ult, they don't need it. Just gonna get this kill. But there is no Static Storm now, so probably can't be too aggressive at this point. Meanwhile, Radiant just stepping back to farm a little bit. They do have the greedier lineup, so farming is gonna be beneficial to them. So guys, any thoughts on the Timbersaw QW? Anything changed on this?
I mean, hey, it's working out for him and he's just outputting it. Yes. I should try this
I
out
guess
sometime.
for him it's working, so yeah, I also should try this.
I think it's the lose lane win game strategy. you don't win lane, but then at like 12 minutes you can literally shred anyone, dude.
No, but I think
most of the times you'll see.
no, I think this lane could have been won or at least done better by the Timber if he just went like a reactive border bracer and a flow or rush foot maybe.
Arjunan
Because
trying to
then
scout
after the
out.
spin, they'll have no damage to kill him.
They are gonna see him. There's an amp on top of him. Slada does have a stun, but he's gonna miss. Turn by the Wyvern. Oh, nice curse onto 2. Morphling, nice positioning. Waveforms up, steals a light strike array, uses it on the Lina. Dude, these guys are playing so well. Very good spellcasting coming out from Barbarians. Meanwhile, Slada, the last one left, he does have a max sprint in the river. Looks like he's gonna get away with this. Meanwhile, Johnny Cash on the backline. Oh my god. The damage, dude. The damage. But then again, there is that trade-off.
Damage.
Meanwhile, healing. Getting stuck a bit behind enemy lines. But Ursa is coming to back him up. Gonna find the disruptor and easy cleanup. Ooh.
Morphling died with a Lina ulti.
I think he probably didn't see the TP coming in. Probably ulted from fog. They are gonna catch hailing also now. Lina just gonna clean up. The creeps preventing this kill as much as possible. Light strike. I mean not light strike. Dragon Slave gonna be a bit off the mark. Brawly chasing him down. Yule set up. Easy stun and light strike to secure this kill. Glenn doing work for his team. Meanwhile, Arjunan has used his vendetta. He's gonna try and hunt for more. Probably just gonna scout out since the morphling is up soon. Oh yeah, Ursa has a DD to do Rosh. Very convenient.
They know.
Meanwhile, bottom lane, Johnny Cash getting caught out again. He is gonna go in. Oh my god, EB burst from the morph. 16-minute EB coming in. Nice timing. Oh no. That stun from the Slada, allowing the Timber to stay right on top of him. Whoa, nice stun coming up from Arjuna and catching the Lina. The Timber is gonna go down to a Laguna, but this is a Barbarian cleanup. And Ursa also got the Aegis. 5k net worth lead now. I feel like they did a really good job of playing around their item timings, you know, and like aggression with their spells. Their scouting has also been on point. Just really good team play, I think, coming out from Barbarians. I think they had an iffy start, like laning didn't go so well, but game definitely looking in their favor right now.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Ealing, gonna scout out some wards. Nice D-ward coming out. Meepos 5 setting up some sentries to make sure they find this pesky Arjuna and Nyx. They are gonna find 2 wards on 1 sentry and orbs for them too. Oh, nice light strike. They're gonna catch the Morphling on full agi. Double stun. Nyx also gonna get caught. And really good trade coming out for Grandpa Cafe boys. Lina cutting down the trees to make sure they don't get jumped again. Brawly standing in front, getting out his healing ward ahead of time. Hailing gonna get caught out. They do know he's invis. Walking under sentries. Slada gonna catch him out here. No Winter's Curse to save him. Good positioning from the Grandpa Cafe boys. Brawly gonna run down this Timbersaw. They do have Disruptor coming in with the level 3 glimpse. Nyx TP'd in. Ursa, Nyx, Disruptor. Are they gonna fight this? Nope. Johnny Cash sending a message with his voice lines. Meanwhile, Enoch has finished up a Blink Dagger. So playstyle, Jazz has asked a question in our YouTube chat. He said, "Isn't playstyle the cutest caster ever?"
No.
For once, I agree with Jal.
Smoke. Ooh, Blink Morphling. Damn, what do you guys think about this? Blink EB. Barbarians gonna smoke up, trying to get a pick off here. All spells are up on Grandpa Cafe boys if they want to fight this. Nyx and Vedetta trying to scout. The sentry does see him. Creeps reacted him for a second, but I don't know if they spotted that or not. Meanwhile, setting up an orbs. Ooh, nice catch on the Ursa by Glenn, but it's not going to result in a kill. He is going to get out. He does have Aegis also. Oh my god. The EB plus Timbersaw burst damage. Slada going to shred in a second. Nice setup from the curse into Lina double stun by Morphling. Dude, these guys are fighting so well. I feel like their spellcasting is just too good. They're playing really well. Comet blinking in. EB adaptive strike. Johnny Cash. He wants to go for this kill, but probably being called back by the rest of his team. Glimpse coming out onto Johnny Cash with the Static Storm on top of it. They're gonna commit Slardar and Snapfire all too. But Johnny Cash just gonna Timber Chain right out of there. I feel like Timber is one of those heroes where if you commit, you have to get the kill. Otherwise, you know, it's not even an easy kill. But, oh boy. And the turnaround now coming out from Barbarians. Gonna catch the Slardar and Timber is just gonna burst him down. This not Chakram. Whirling Death doing so much damage. Glenn trying to get on top of the Morphling, but Morphling turning this fight around. Oh my god, the Omni Slash almost killing. No, this really good execution coming out from the Barbarians. Backing off and re-engaging at the right time. Morphling, Blink waveform in. Just beautiful Dota coming out from Team Barbarians. Do you guys think it was a bit of an overextension? Maybe.
I think at this point, Barbarians is just far too ahead in number. They have like 2-3 blinks up and they're running them.
Another thing I really like about Timbersaw is his new shard, dude. I feel like, you know, his threat fell off where he couldn't do tower damage. Like his 15-20 minute threat, but now now with the shard, even that's not an issue. Johnny Cash gonna get caught out a little bit. Is he trying to bait them? Oh, nice use to dodge. Maybe he is baiting. The rest of Barbarians are coming in, but they're just gonna leave him. They were thinking about it, but they backed off. No Aegis, and probably a bit risky, so they decide to back off. Slardar trying to catch more, but he's gonna miss the next. Meanwhile, Glenn on the Lina has finished his BKB. The biggest threat for him now is probably the Ursa. Or maybe Morphling also if he gets on top of him with right clicks. I really like how they're using like the Lina curse into the Morphling's Lina stun. I mean the Wyvern curse into Morphling Lina stun. They're getting like a double Light Strike array into so much damage in almost all of these team fights. Arjunan trying to scout out a ward. He is gonna get spotted by Glenn. Glenn gonna try and commit onto him, but oh, nice cookie from Booyah to secure this kill. Maybe being a little ambitious with the D ward there.
Take that as tribute.
So playstyle, a lot of people are asking to hear your opinions more. They want to hear your voice. Do you have any more insight on smoke coming out from the Grandpa Cafe boys? I guess they realized that a rack's down and a lot of network down. Their best way to come back into this game is by getting some return kills. A nice scan coming out from Team Barbarians though. They do scout out the smoke coming in. Both orbs and sentries on this cliff, so both teams are aware of it. Smoke being broken on the Slardar. Nyx does go invis after. They're not gonna see him. Sentry to catch. Nice Winter's Curse coming in. Morphling on top of both of them. Jug just gets deleted. Disruptor gets deleted. Ursa going on the back line. And the last one is Stan. Glenn with his BKB, trading with the Morphling. Gonna fall down eventually. He does try to... 3-man LSA, but it's not enough. I think at this point, there's the net worth advantage being too much for them to deal with. Johnny Cash burning down this tier 2 tower. Dude, I love the way the Timber Axe sets the trees on fire also. I don't think there's any other interaction that does that.
It is literally a flamethrower, right?
I know, dude, but I mean, Jakiro has liquid fire. You don't see that putting fire onto the trees nearby.
Hey, somebody make that vessel snap fire. I told you, yay!
Yeah.
I mean, Jakiro's macro fire does burn the trees.
I mean, Jakiro's macro fire used to break the trees, but it didn't put like a burn animation on the trees. Timber thing only puts a burn animation, it doesn't break the tree.
No, it does. It does break the trees after they burn.
Are you sure? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Don't say yeah, dude. Yeah, it breaks the trees, or yeah, it doesn't break the trees. Nice Winter's Curse on a 3. Jug falling really low. They are gonna catch the Winter Wyvern though. Static Storm also. And LSA. Morphling just gonna waveform in with BKB. Deletes the Juggernaut. They're gonna chase after Lina here. Lina trying to get an LSA, but it's gonna miss. Turning into the Disruptor. Comet doing a really good job this game. Meanwhile, Ursa gonna head back to Roche Pit. There is a shard and the cheese available this time.
Slodar is waiting for the steal.
Oh!
Oh, he got shard at least. Nice.
I mean, it's something. That's 1400 gold saved.
Is it spring already?
See, trees on fire, trees not for. Fuck. I mean, shit.
Happy now.
I see you bamboozled yourself, doggy.
It's fine, guys. Today we learned something new.
Not
Trees
really
on fire,
you.
trees not falling, and then the F-bomb, huh? Very nice.
Sad, dude. Sad.
Unbelievable we're seeing! What just happened?
What is this healing doing?
See
Dude?
trees on fire,
Dropping
bot again,
items.
doggy.
Yeah. Johnny Cash doing work. Dude, this cooldown is also so little, dude. 18 seconds. Very nice. Some really crisp execution coming out from Team Barbarians. Johnny Cash running in again, setting the stream on fire. Morphling on the side, EV onto the Slada. Slada is gonna go down. He does have buyback. Nice Winter's Curse, catching the Jug and Lina, the two main cores. All the spells set up on top of them. Buybacks coming out, Slada buyback, Lina buyback. A lot of spells have been committed, BKBs have been committed. They're still gonna keep fighting. Ursa jumping right in onto the Disruptor. He's gonna get that kill. Lina buyback, Snap buyback. Jug falling low, that's gonna be his death with no buyback on the Jug. Lina falling low, Snap gonna start ulting from behind, but it's not gonna be enough. GG has been called. Team Barbarians taking this first game. Alright guys, we're gonna take a small break on stream. When we come back, we're gonna see more of Team Barbarians against Team Last Hope, I believe. If you guys are interested in matches coming up for the day, you can type exclamation fixture or fixtures fixtures, exclamation fixtures in chat. If you want to see the brackets, you can type exclamation brackets and it'll take you to it'll give you 3 challenge links for each of the group stage. And if you want to come to our Discord and hang out with some of the players, you can type exclamation Discord and come join and sit in the spectator chat. But that's it for the
It
next.
was really nice casting with you, doggy.
Oh, thank you, sir.
And
It's been a
do like and
privilege.
subscribe. It really helps us a lot. Until
Yeah.
next time. See you.
Okay, boys, we'll see you soon. We'll be back with Barbarians versus Last Hope coming up.
5 seconds.
Alright boys, we're back with our second game for the day. We have Barbarians back again against Team Last Hope. So Barbarians coming out really strong in the last game and now hoping to continue their victory run through Group A,
10 seconds
facing against
remaining.
Last Hope. With me on the caster panel we have Verlin Raid aka Ashok
Turn
Kumar,
to ban.
and we have
Bro!
Krayech. Enna, tell me Ashok.
My god, this guy. Okay, so the last stop, like we already seen them playing against the AG boys like last night, and they have shown like a wonderful SF play from the Master Instinct. He was really dominating in the game, but then like AG boys, they had like a good offlaner who played as a left track and wonderful push strat from him. He went all the way towards the tier 2. I think he got all the tier 2s like under 15-minute mark. And it became like too much pressure for their hardcore carry who played a TB, you know, like a Manoel. He was playing a Terror Blade, I guess. Well, it indeed went into a loss for them, but then I hope they'll make a comeback in this game. The great victory against the Barbarians. Let's see though.
Meanwhile, we have a Nyx and a Hoodwink ban, followed by a Timber and an Axe ban. So we did see that Johnny Cash is a master tier Timber player, probably trying to just get that out early. Last up gonna pick up an AA as their first pick. AA, a very strong meta pick right now in this like very fight
10
heavy
seconds remain.
meta that's currently being played.
5 seconds.
And Barbarians taking some time to get their pick. So there are a lot of strategies that go into drafting nowadays. If you get the first, so when you win the toss, you have an option of first pick or second pick, or Radiant or Dire. Now Radiant or Dire is obviously fairly straightforward. It just depends on like which one you want for your farming patterns or for Roche advantage. But when it comes to first pick, second pick, if you get second pick, you get the last pick. But if you get first pick,
10 seconds.
you get the first pick and the last pick of each pick phase.
5 seconds
And usually
remaining.
that's really good for winning lanes, because if you get first pick and if you get the last pick in the two picking phases, it means that you can get like a lane advantage because you see the enemy's two heroes. So a lot of times teams will get first pick just so they can pick like an OP meta hero, and then they can get like a last pick after seeing the enemy's two picks to win lane. But then again, sometimes sometimes and that also gives you an advantage, because when you like, for example, now Last Hope have an advantage because they can pick something
10
and then
seconds
ban
remaining.
out its counters in the first pick phase itself. But Barbarians, for example, have already picked Luna, so now Last Hope can always get like a Viper or, you know, something really annoying for Luna to play against, and then ban out the heroes that would counter that pick of theirs.
Times ban.
So now we see them pick up a Puck. Very nice styles coming out. Barbarians opening with Tiny Luna. Tiny is flex, can be played 4, can be played 3 sometimes, and can also be played mid. Meanwhile, Puck also a bit of flex, can be played offlane, can be played 4, can be played mid. So some very intriguing drafts coming out. An Oracle ban from Last Hope, probably trying to ensure that the AA does enough. A nice Lion ban also coming out. Lion is one of those counters they've recently seen against Puck, because you have the instant Hex burst to sort of deal with him in that mid game. Makes it very annoying to play Puck into Lion.
10
So just ensuring that the hero has
turn to ban.
an effective game by taking out these two annoying heroes for him. Meanwhile, and another really nice thing from like picking cores early is that uh, supports usually don't get banned, so your support flexibility will be a lot more, and if there are some OP supports, then you're baiting out those bans also. So it's just overall it's a lot better to pick cores a bit early than saving them for the end. But obviously you do want them to be flex picks. TA is still open though. I feel like TA is a really good laner against Puck. So choosing to ban out the Invoker instead. Well, and your mic is breaking, my boy. Can't hear you too clearly. TB ban coming up from Barbarians.
Won't the A actually cause a little bit of trouble when they pick up a TA over here?
Not really, dude. It's... I mean, TA will shred this A in like one melt hit. And it's just not fun to play against. Plus, TA also has like the shard that he can play with. So it becomes very annoying for Puck and A, because Puck doesn't really want to build or Yules and stuff anymore, right? They want to do Witchblade, Travels, Blink, and they want to survive by using like Phase Shift and their other spells. So PA always annoying. Doom pickup coming up from Barbarians. Nice answer for this Puck.
It's been a while.
Doom is actually very, very annoying to play against right now. The Devour plus Midas build where he gets a shit ton of gold too fast, and there's just nothing you can do about this guy.
Yeah, like both the Luna and the Dome, they were like a flash farm like anything. And if this guy would, if he goes for a Midas, and it would become more like another core for them. And then like the Puck, he can instantly silence the Dome if he tries to go with the Blink Dagger right on top of him. The War Storm stun is the only thing he can get as some kind of stun duration. But then Puck, like he can always escape from it, you know. But then Doom, he can as well get a fast BKB to counter against the Puck as well.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just gonna need 2 minutes, well, and I'll be back. But please do continue sharing your draft analysis.
So we end up a hardcore Terrorblade over here, Barbarians, since they have already seen up this Monoil's TB, and it seems like a trouble for them. And I think like the Luna, he face up against TB in the late game, and of course pick, and they were probably not gonna aim for a late game over here, but still with the 25th to 30 minute mark, they're looking for a end for the Barbarians over here. And just like that, Lost Hope, they're gonna pick up a Air Spirit. We're gonna go for the early game tempo. AA with the Air Spirit is really always good to play with.
Seconds remain. 5 seconds remain.
And they have picked up a Viper just like that. It's the second time I'm seeing a Viper getting picked up when a Puck pick has been revealed in the early picking phase over here. Like they so intended to kill this Puck at all cost, I guess, even if it means to destroy his lane over here. Like the Viper, we all know that is a really good lane harasser, and you just can't fight against him in the lane, but you can always avoid him since this hero is usually very slow. But then Lost Hope, even after seeing a Viper pick over here, they have went for a CK. I think the CK's passive won't be working well when he's getting caught up by the Nether Toxin of the Viper, so I'm not sure if it's gonna be a good pick for the Lost Hope, but still. I guess they're looking to like the outnumber like whoever they try to go right on top, and the CK stun with the shard and the later on stage, it is really good. The cast is just too much, and his Phantasm Illusion as well. He can go for Aghanim Scepter too if he wants, but I don't think in this game the Aghanim Scepter would do any good for him since he's the only raw damage dealer for the Lost Hope. But I'm sure it will be helpful in like the baiting stuffs. Like they have a doom, so he needs to use a proper doom on somebody. So if he's gonna bait his one teammate's illusion with the doom, maybe he can do something like that. But the carry, he has a lot of things to do. I wonder if this is one thing he will take as a priority and do in the late game over here. And CK, I'm not sure if this is a late game hero either, but it kind of scale well and does more damage than Luna as well. But the Luna, here like a shard, this shard, it can easily kill most of the CK's illusion instantly, I guess. So CK, he more or like he needs to go for the sustain build and to make sure that he doesn't gets cleared up by the Luna's monoclaves, like easily.
Seconds remain.
Gonna go with the final ban over here, Ember Spray, just gonna make sure no one's gonna catch up in the back lines. So last hope. I don't think like even an Ember Spirit wouldn't have been much of a trouble for last sub, since they have like a Year Spirit as a perk. Like most of the Spirit heroes kind of struggling as a perk in this Dream Coil, and they know the like heroes which you can buy a yearly VKB to just to escape from the coil as well. Besides, they already shown up a Viper, which is going to be a potential mid pick over here. Maybe like the Barbarians, they're still looking for a potion 5 hero, I guess.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Sacrifice.
Alright, so last up, more like went for like a single target hero spell of the AoE. So they have like two options to do in every team fights. It's not like they're gonna run out of the spells anytime sooner. So they have like a Necroforce in the last pick over here. So they will be like, they can manage to kill at least one guy from the Barbarians in every team fights with the Aveless as a Reaper side. And Barbarians, they need to make sure with this final picks which can deal with this Reaper side as well as Oil Plus, I guess.
Your hero. Make the ultimate choice.
Going with a solid Lich. So on like an aggressive push and fight, the Barbarians are picking here, and the laning will be terribly hard. Like who was gonna go with the off lane for the last turbo here, since the slow with the Lunas. But I don't think like Luna, he will be maxing up the Solution Beam, but still the slow is too much. So they can always go and dive under the tower kill, since the Lich can buy like a plenty of mangrove in the lane.
Hi guys, hi Verlin. I'm back.
Hi.
Sorry for the delay. Yeah, what's going on with the draft here? Luna.
The draft
We
is
see another Luna.
over.
So that makes Luna the most picked hero in TNDL. This edition of the TNDL so far. It's sitting at a pretty comfortable 60% win rate, so Barbarians should be feeling a little comfortable with that pick. This Luna versus CK matchup though, who do you think comes out on top?
Mostly Luna. I mean, we already know about this Aghanim Shard build with the Daedalus here in the 22-minute mark, I guess.
Eight wins in a row as Asian apparition. Wow, that's a real flex.
Okay, I'm just testing my mic. Can you hear me right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so I'll go with the introduction over here for the Radiant team. So, Johnny Cass Jr. is playing on a Viper. Comet XGT is playing on a Doom, Never Trust on a Luna, Arjunan on a Tiny, and finally Hailing is playing on a Lich. Coming back to the Dire team, Manoy is playing on a CK, which is going to be their carry. Master Instinct is going to be playing a mid-puck. True Strike on a Necrophos. And Pampu, Pampu is playing on a Earth Spirit. And finally Nova on an Ancient Apparition.
Interesting.
So, being one of the best farmer in this TNDL, what do you think about the Luna pick over here, Raj? Since it's one of a flash farm in the Dota. And
I can give you my views about the Luna, but I don't agree with me being the best farmer in TNDL. But yes, so Luna, I think it comes down to the fact that she always has a comeback mechanism. So it's really important that that Hope over here not only sort of restrict her farm in lane, but also get out good wards in the jungle and scout out these stacks that I'm sure are going to come out from the Radiant side. So if Luna has free farm in a triangle, between 10 and 15 minutes, I think she can just carry this game alone, solo.
Yeah, Luna might be one thing, but just look at the last orb draft over here. They have a AA Earth Spirit, so these guys, once they reach to the level 6, the AA, once they reach to the level 6, most of the time they're gonna go for the kill. The A Blast cooldown is also super low, and with the coil, they'll be trying to pick up a lot, I guess. And Luna, he needs time. And it's easy to kill this hero as well. This guy is kind of squishy. Yeah,
no, it's definitely easy to kill the hero. I don't disagree, but at least in my perspective, I feel like the Radiance draft has a lot more room for error, right? You have a DP, you have this DP Luna, and if you win one team fight, you can easily take a set of racks. Those buildings are going to disappear, and the Doom also has really good targets here, so even these two team fights are not going to be easy to execute. So the Doom has great targets in all of these, in Puck, Necro, Earth Spirit, A, all of these big team fight controlling heroes. And he's going to be super important in this fight. And if he gets to a stage where he farms up a refresher on top of his Blink and BKB, then I think the game's already lost for Hope. So they have two heroes to shut down here, and we're gonna see if they can make that happen.
Yeah, so they can either
is this gonna be a
Viper
support
in the lane.
Oh, sorry. No, my bad. I thought they were gonna pull out some support Viper shenanigans here. He started off with the Sage's Mask. Interesting pickup for a mid lane Viper.
Offlane, dude.
A lot of
offlane Viper, mid Doom. Comet,
offlane Viper,
yeah, Comet is the mid laner for Barbarians. Johnny Cash is the offlaner.
What just happened? Yes.
Oh yes, he's the one who played the Timbersaw the last game. Yeah, I totally forgot him. So I'm gonna go right on top of the Tiny over here. Last off, gonna go with the initiation over here. Goldfin not gonna be connected. Is he gonna deny onto this Roshan? Oh, of course, Arjunan for now not gonna die, which means but CK, he's gonna be the first one to follow here, which means Barbarians would take the first blood just like that. 300 got free for the Comet XGT. And yeah, he might be in a bit of a trouble as well. Park, there's nothing he can do to save his teammate over here. So just like that, Nova would go down as well.
Yeah, really good start for the Radiant side. I feel that Roche deny by Tiny shouldn't have happened. He just casually walked up to Roshan and denied himself. But good presence of mind. And it's given them a good early lead. First blood on the Doom always feels good.
Like going to dive onto this Viper at the top who's already super low. He can always TP back to the tier 1 tower if he wants now, and he's gonna do the same. This hero's MS is just very low. I think it's very low than a Crystal Maiden, I guess. Round 5 he have. So like with the CK Chaos Bolt and the Cold Fire, they can always take down this Viper in the lane if he tries to miss vision. He always needs to be aware of when this CA is gonna go land his spell. So that's why the like Chaos Bolt, like the Chaos Bolt is gonna connect over there.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, the mid though, Comet. Oh, level 2, he's already dead. Master is staying with the plays. I think he kind of overextended that one.
Yeah, he just had some regen flying out to him, but unfortunately he dropped before that.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't be too worried about that as a Doom.
So yeah, so I was already talking about this Lich pick, the last one for the Barbarians, where like how it used to be like a good Harasa in the lane, and just because they made sure to get the Earth Spirit kill at the bottom. And even I was talking about this Viper as well, that with the 275 MS and the CK lane with no boots, he already have like a 320 MS. This guy can always catch up to this Viper. He can even go for an orb of corruption if he want to do so as well. Well, that totally depends on him too. Mano here gonna get tossed. Arjunan with the play over here, but doesn't have the mana for the another avalanche to slow things around for the CK. So just like that, gonna let him go away for now.
Action across the map over here. So we've seen kills in all 3 lanes in the last minute. I just like to point out something really interesting. This is something I've never really seen on a Doom. He has the Hill Troll Priest heal creep for himself, and he's he's healing himself for 15 health every once in a while. It's value devour there.
Yeah.
That's when you need.
That
that's when you need Magic Wand, dude. If Puck has Magic Wand, he's gonna get.
Oh
this.
yeah, that's.
Yeah, and he's gonna like use up his spells most of the time as well with the Scorcher Earth and all. And look at this mana aura, you know, like it gives like 2.5 mana regen already for the Doom. So it doesn't need to be like only for the heal over there. So it's giving me like a 2-in-1. I think, but the Puck. Okay, not gonna dive with this one right now. At the top though, Tiny with the toss for the AA, looking for a kill on the Viper and make sure to get that one as a Arjun and trying to right click this AA. One more hit would have done the trick, but then oh. And Yasuo once again gonna die with towards the Luna. And then might as well can kill this Necro as well. Just like that Lich with the crunchy Frost Blast level 2. The damage is too high.
Yeah, you can you can see that in the items that the Necro is going for. He's looking to stack up the strength with a bracer and a gauntlet.
At the top, Arjun kinda was in a weird misposition, but then he's gonna go down. But whereas Donica Juni made sure to get the kill on the CK as well. So I kind of thought this Tiny maybe wasn't like a good of a position over there, and he was the guy who's gonna go down first. But then like Tim's had turned around there. The nuke damage was just too high already. With an instant, both of them died for the die team over there.
Yeah, it's actually quite interesting if you have a look at the net worth distribution. The Luna is actually the least farmed of all of the cores. I really didn't expect that at this stage of the game, especially since she's been having such a good lane with a lot of kills down in here bot.
We're gonna go right on top of the hailing over here. Already used up the slow. I think Blue Strike Kid got this with one dead pulse over there. The nuke damage is too high. And if Luna tries to stay a little bit more longer, Expert will get his spell back, but no, it's not gonna go here. Look at the top once again. Oh no, CK! It's the second time he's gonna die over here. And even the AA, both of them don't have a TP to go come back to the lane over here. Gonna help Arjun a little bit. This guy is already gonna reach up his level 6. Tiny.
Yeah, level 5 on your position 4, 6 minutes into the game. That's fun.
Ooh. Doom needs to be careful. Even though he had the enemy round, the damage was just too high with the Illustrator maxed up on the park. But is he gonna go on top of the Doom over here? Nope. Okay. Tiny is always a good counter against a puck. This toss, he can't miss the toss whenever he is right on top of the puck over there. Even if he tries to face shift, he, like, as long as he keeps on tapping over the ground where the puck used to face shift, he can always make sure the use of the toss over there. Okay, meanwhile the top once again wipe at 275 MS. We're gonna get wrecked once again over here. It's gonna be the 4th dead for the Viper in the less than 7-minute mark. Well, he's doing the Husker style, 4 kills, 4 deaths, still okay for him, I guess.
I think it's quite interesting, like in this mid lane, Doom not choosing to go for a bottle. You don't really see many mid laners skipping the bottle nowadays, especially with all of this water rune regen that's been added to the game. Feels like it's you're playing at a huge disadvantage if you don't buy a bottle mid lane. And
maybe that's why he got that creep, you know, the heal creep. Oh, with the tri lane at the bottom. Once again, making sure to kill last house offlaner for the 2nd time over here with the rotation from the Arjun and Tiny. And might as well to look for the ancient cam over here. Maybe we'll try for a ward. Okay, Pampo gonna go with the rotation, initiation over here. Gonna slow things around, one thing with the brilliant dream coil on top of the 2 people, but then Tiny, he doesn't have any more mana or not any spells as well. So Arjunan, along with this another support, is gonna go down over here, so and he's gonna get this to courier as well. Let's put it.
yeah, it's 2 kills and a courier, so value rotation for the puck. He'll be super happy with that.
Yeah, and with the Doom is backed
It looks
up,
like
Comet came for a smoke play with this hailing. They try to do
I feel like despite
scan.
all of the impact that Tiny's had this game, he hasn't really been spending any time stacking camps for his Luna or his Viper. And I think that's sort of going to come back to bite them.
Well, maybe not if the CK is gonna keep on dying in his own safe lane over here. Since he's gonna get doomed at the top, but the AA tried to TP or to somewhere, but then he's gonna get cast up by the gaze from the hailing, and he's gonna die with his lane partner as well.
Interesting, interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. It's
very.
That's a 3rd death in quick succession for the CK, but he's still sitting pretty comfortably at, like, you know, at 3rd on the net worth charts. So still doing better than the Luna, I guess.
Yeah, like he's been doing the same thing as the Viper, which he did for him in the lane as well. But look at Pampo, he's gonna use the rolling button, but not gonna connect though. With the slow, since he saw the hailing, but then Maniel, he's quite angry, he's gonna pop his gonna go right on top of the hailing, oh I guess, but then he changed his mind, gonna retreat all the way back towards here, but true strike, he finished up a weight of this car, but oh my god, the loosened beam damage, he maxed up the loosened beam, never trust. And just like make sure to get a kill Necroforce, but Park at the backlines. He got the support kill over here, but Arjun is gonna use up a toss right on top of this Viper over here. Make sure to use the Viper strike, which means the damage was just too high to make sure to get a kill on this Park over here. Nice play from the Tiny and the Viper.
Yeah, again, another like a failed rotation. Getting that puck kill was huge, and it feels like Radiant will be really happy with the way this game is going right now. So the Die heroes are far enough behind for them to be able to make space for this Luna.
And
be
we were
able to-
talking about the Pug who used to go for the first item which played, like in this patch usually, but then the 10 minute he finished up a Yule Scepter. What do you think about this item?
I'm not a big fan. Especially in this game, he doesn't really have any silences to purge. But it might be a good setup tool for the Earth Spirit. That's the only thing I can think of. But apart from that, I'm not a really big fan of this early Yule's pickup. He's not going to get much use out of it.
Well, Tiny at the mid, showing himself at the front line, being super aggressive. I think they want to get this tier 1 tower, but the siege card is already dead. With no glyph for both the
they
teams.
have Doom up. And there's a Blink Dagger almost complete on him as well, so... They might...
Okay, the triangle combo here, Pampu. Gonna go right into the Tiny, but then there comes a toss play from the Arjuna once again. But Pampu, he wants to connect it to the Surge now. But the slow is not gonna connect. He maxed his bowler smash, so he really needs to make sure that it connects well on top of any targets which he tries to use. But then... Oh, Doom! He tried to raise up his hand over there, but then not gonna use it there since he already ethereal jaunted away. Puck.
Yeah, I feel... Bottom lane.
Going in the bot lane with the gang. Already pot up with the bank attack as well. On here comes a brilliant A plus into the Reaper side combo. But they have used everything over here, which means they got nothing to do with this another fight. But there comes the Park with the brilliant Dream Coil right on top of the Luna over here. But where's the fallout damage? The Master Instinct needs to get away from here, I guess. Goldfish to slow things out of the Luna over here. But Pampo doing his best to get away from the combat. And brilliant push over against the Doom over here, which means he's gonna survive out of the sun. You start. Oh, but there he has a watch time right now since they already picked up the Blink Dagger. I spread from the Doom.
Again, I guess
Not gonna die over that
saving grace for Hope from that fight was the fact that the CK was farming all of that time on the other side of the map. So he has a Midas completed. So he'll be looking to scale into the late game.
So yeah, okay, gonna go right out of the Necrophile. He just now respawned over here, but nicely 3-man AA blast coming right through the Radiant team over here, and Doom is gonna regret his decision over here. Just to focus on Silver when he didn't had a Doom over here. But then Tiny, is he gonna die as well? Pampu, no, not gonna go, not gonna try.
Big kills, both the mid laner and the safe laner falling. And that's just the power, I guess, of the AA position 5, right?
Yeah.
You have one setup.
And what do you think of this Luna skill build over here? He still went for the Master Menace, but then all the way like no surname max, and he wants to make sure to get as much as skill as he wants with the help of the Eclipse as well. But this is gonna slow things for him, I guess, like his farming potential.
Yeah, I think the Luna has recognized that she's going to get the space she needs. So she just wants to have as much of an impact as possible early in the game.
Still has the Reaper side if you want to use it though. It's gonna make it, but the damage is not there. No. Oh, brilliant coil right under the two people over here. Pampo gonna make sure to get the Doom skill at the very least. 4 Manatize, but there comes the CK. He's gonna join this fight as well. Part of his Phantasm gonna go right on top of the Viper so that he won't be getting stuck with the Nether Toxin and he won't be dealing with this passive getting nulled. Master Instinct gonna go with the support kill over here. Here the damage. Gonna get his Illusion Hop. He's gonna use it. The body is he gonna get caught up. It's gonna be at least a big water, but no, he's gonna escape with the Ethereal John. Brilliant Yule Scepter play with the orb over there. Oh, gonna get stunned, but do they have the enough follower damage? The Master Instinct still have a little bit of mana to use his skills over there. It's the orb gonna connect, but he's thinking about his other spells. It doesn't have a lot of HP either, so not gonna go die for this Luna.
I think A little bit of a chaotic team fight there, and Luna would have hoped. I think he was holding on to Eclipse for as long as possible because he was close to level 12 and wanted to get maximum use out of it, but that didn't end up happening. Again, I feel like this Luna should sort of ignore these team fights for now and start farming his triangle. It's important that 15 minutes into the game, as a Luna, you need to be the highest net worth by far.
Oh, the mid.
What just happened?
Interesting.
Once again, they tried to go for a Doom play over here, but they kind of wasted up the Lich Chain Frost. He literally thought he's gonna wash them over there, but then Puck, he revealed the Blink Dagger over there.
Yeah, spells up on the side of Radiant though. Doom is up along with his.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I think we're gonna do our first giveaway question for the day. For the Collector's Cash Doom set, your question is: which team won Season 1 of TNDL? I repeat the question: which team won Season 1 of TNDL? Just put your answers in the YouTube comments, and from the correct answers we'll roll, and whoever gets the win out of that will get the set.
Well, the mate Arjun kind of revealed his Blink Dagger over there, but instantly gonna get dragged by the Reaper side right on top of the support. Two strike kid. He didn't even hesitated with the thing over there. He had like a 256 KD ratio, so he really needs whatever kills he wants from here on out, I guess.
It's not just about getting the kill. It's also about the longer cooldown on respawn. So you're essentially putting Tiny on the sidelines for an extra 30 seconds. Extra 15 seconds, which is pretty massive given the impact this Tiny has had this game.
Yeah.
But
So I guess we can look for a smoke play from the Dire team over here. Yeah, they're gonna go for one. My god, they are like very urged to kill this Puck as fast as they can actually, but then Doom. Where is he though? At the bottom. Oh, rolling but not gonna get, but the silence was there. Wait, he's gonna get blinked away? He even got earned over there, but then before the damage hit him, I guess he managed to blink out that one. But I think he still got silenced by the Earth Spirit. I literally don't know what happened over there.
yeah, he did get silence, but the silence doesn't apply. So he was able to blink out. Or does it?
Yeah, the silence actually deals damage, but you know, like if you don't, like you can pull the ally creep, but if you pull the ally creep, it doesn't deals damage.
Yeah,
I think that's what he did at the bottom, I guess. Yeah. So he actually played the boulder over there. He kind of missed, but instead he pulled the creep over there. He tried his best, I guess.
I think sort of reaching a stalemate. Now slowly farming up.
I have a nice vision over here for the Dire team. Gonna go right on straight top of the. Oh, massive comeback counter from the Tiny over here with the brilliant toss right on top towards his one teammate. But he's gonna make sure to kill only the AA. But is this even enough? Doom even gonna die just like that. I mean, he still haven't finished up his BKB. So with the VA plus damage, just with a little bit of follow, they do manage to melt that guy down already. It was really nice play though, but then Necroforce he already popped with 5 over there. Oh no, Viper, even he's gonna get caught out over there, but does they have like enough damage? He have like, he even have a Mega, so I don't think like they're gonna. Tiny. Oh my god, he's gonna instantly get used up by the puck over there. That's a really commercial play from him, but Tiny gonna get silence set up, but Bana, yeah, there's got nothing he got over here, so I think it's gonna go down over here. But then, like the 3-man air blast puck, once again go right on top of the Tiny and we're gonna make sure to nuke this guy out of their fight over here. But then 2 strike already used from the Reaper side. Viper not gonna go down, he had a hood, but they still gonna go right on top of the Viper over here, the cold fade. But then Doom, he's already backed up. It doesn't know about Doom though. But he's still alive. He's gonna try to make sure to get a kill on top of the yes, but at least, but no. Here the death pulse, I guess. He healed him a little bit, but then Pampu, where is this guy? Oh my god. He's dealing with a clutch sprint over here, but the airbase is already backed up. Nova, Doom managed to kill this Doom as soon as he got respawn over here. He did his best, but then Pampu, that's a lot of clutch play from him and the puck.
Yeah, Pampu just playing with his food right now. Tips coming out in the middle of the fight as well, just before he killed the Doom. Tips, voice lines, the whole package. But really high skill plays here from both teams. Feel like they've been executing their spells pretty well and prioritizing targets pretty well too. A little bit of a misplay from the Necro last fight. He didn't expect the hood to be, the hood to negate most of his damage from the Reaper's side. Thought he was going to get a kill for sure there. Missed out.
Well, hailing is pretty much found out as
Roche very well, so that's an objective pretty much ruled out for the moment for both teams until one of them win a big team fight. We're not going to see these this traditional sort of Roche pit stalemate game, I suppose.
Well, but maybe they will try to pick up the Roche after this one massive fight, I guess. For like a 5-man smoke play coming up from the Barbarians. They look for a potential pickup. At the bottom, I guess, since Master Instinct already revealed himself with the orb, but he bought up his haste. Doesn't have a TP for another 10 seconds. If the Barbarians would try to look for him for a little while, alright. He still have a lot of options to escape from this massacre from the Radiant. Pulse is gonna use up his spaceship, but it's gonna toss the enemy. I guess no! He's gonna instantly use up his silence, but the Master Instinct. Oh no, the road gonna get connected. Oh my god, once again the blink dagger play over here. Master is been juking a lot and giving us a lot of space for the diadem over here. He's still gonna survive under this man. Gonna get connected with the Lucent Beam, but Hailing trying his best to at least freaking gaze on top of this park, but it's gonna once again use the face shift as well. Get away from the Edge John.
Wasted the whole of Radiant team's time there.
But he tried to do some little deep also here, but White Wall, even this guy is kind of joking for a while over here, but Nova finally gonna go down. After all that hide and seek in that 4 trees around in the nearby. Oh, Doom. Looking for a CK pickup over here, but CK, is this the target he can doom? Yeah, the rest of this team is all literally over there, so he's gonna... that's nothing he can do over here. Even Luna is set to get the kill. Make sure to secure the kill over there, but Pampu is gonna... He queued up for Aghanim Scepter as the next item. Alright, gonna get away, but no, Tiny with the blink dagger, but he still have a 4-step too, but there comes a toss play with a War Stomp, I guess? No, Comet. That's not a fast time, he does have the root only, so Pampu, he's gonna survive out of this one. Making sure to not overextend a lot. It's a tier 2 tower since they still doesn't have ages, but the air blast gonna come right on top of the Luna wire, who have a BKB. But then Puck, he managed to take the tier 1 tower at the very least at the top. He's been creating a lot of space for the Dia team.
Yeah, things still pretty even despite the last few team fights going the way of Hope. Sitting on a 5k net worth advantage. Not that isn't really that much. Have to see how they make use of that. But again, I feel like this lack of Roche taking potential is really hurting Hope. Because because you know, as playing a Luna lineup, you're perfectly fine without you know, the ability to take road, because your hero just naturally farms so fast and you know, just like eventually wins you the game. But Hope might be on a timer of sorts, especially with.
Wait, what? Hope? Like Hope is on a timer, but I think like it's Barbarians with the Luna pick. It's kind of an you know,
maybe
hard time.
I'm a little
maybe.
confused. It feels like once you have Shivas, Refresher, things like that on the Doom, like team fights also become really hard for Hope, right? Yeah, you have a lot of burst potential, but slowing down a little bit this game. Like teams just poking and prodding.
Gonna go right under the Earth. Lich War here. Earth Spirit the play once again. But do they have a detection though? Still, using a couple of spells over there. But there comes the combo once again. But the Chain Frost is gonna get already cancelled instantly since there was nobody nearby. But then there comes a BKB powder by him and Reaper right on top of the Tiny. He's gonna get the attack against Pompo. Doom make sure to get the kill, but the Doom on top of the Necroforce. But the back line is gonna go right on top of the Viper as well. Puck making sure to kill rest of the players of the Radiant team over here. Oh no, Barbarians, they got hit hard. They kind of used up every single spell they have it like in hand. And with that being said, I don't think like they can even defend this tier 3 tower. But do they have enough damage though, like for the last hope? Yeah, with the CK it might work. The tier 3 tower, it's already getting super low over here. With the Lich not gonna come online in another 5 seconds, they're gonna get the tier 3 tower at the very least. Arjuna looking for a potential. Oh, nice force of play coming up from the pump over there. Not gonna let him to cancel his TP. Well, like wouldn't have died, but then
Interesting.
nice play from him.
Yeah, he's been absolutely he's been stunning on the Earth Spirit this game. Really styling on the Radiant side. He'll have his Ags up too, and another 1000 gold, 1200 gold, and another reason
he
to be a
can
little
save like
afraid of this Earth Spirit.
Like he can save a Doom target if he tries with this axe pickup.
Yeah, there's a fresh Aghanim Scepter on the. Sorry, he had a last fight. The buff.
Yeah, already in the last fight. Oh, gonna go just like that. Yeah, already have the vision over here. Gonna go right out of the Doom. Heavily already bought the BKB. The Claymore gonna go do his best, but no, there comes a coil. Boom, gonna get caught out as well. BKB is gonna run down in less than 1 second. But where is the damage though? He's still gonna survive on his one, I guess. But the Chain Frost, Lotus Orb, he's gonna get counter initiated over there. And Doom, he's gonna go down as well. Necroforce, gonna get best a lot. So much damage though. Loose and P. I mean, the Eclipse has been powered up with the BKB. Never trust. Looking for any kills at the very least, but no. He couldn't even catch on anybody at all. Arjuna at the back lanes looking for a puck pickup, I guess, but then there comes a maximum stand duration with the K as well over there from the mana here. And with the DD picked up by him, there's no way he can escape from that one as well. Tiny. But
yes,
finally. Let's see if they will have like the enough damage over here though. With the CK's Reality Rift, will have a little bit of armor reduction, but they're doing their best to get this as fast as possible. And I know like the Radiant team, they actually knew about this erosion, which has been getting. Then I don't think like they can cut us or they don't even. They have a Dome, but they're still not gonna cut this one, I guess.
Yeah, there's no BKB on your Luna for another 10 seconds, I guess. Without that, you're really not looking to take a fight.
Well, like I'm kind of lost of words, you know, like this Tiny, he's been like literally every time he's been tossing like 2 people like together, like he's keeping like 2 people together, and with the Chain Force damage, I literally every time I thought like 2 of them is literally gonna die, but then you know, like the Necroforce pipe, it literally nulls both of their nuke damage as well as the chain force damage as well. And
Yeah, and last
an
fight on top of
intense
that,
amount of heal as well. Yeah.
reflected Chain Frost with the Lotus Orb. And
Yeah, that was the best part. I mean, that was the only reason Doom even died. Like after even got caught up with the coil over there. You know, like the last chain frost hit, he literally hit at the Doom there and he died just like that.
Yep. That's almost a full Octarine core for the Puck. Going to be that much more annoying fights.
So the Aghanim is up for the Earth Spirit. Let's see who's gonna stone. Let's see who's gonna petrify. I might as well do like an aggressive initiation as well with the petrify and kick him towards the rest of his
There's a blink
teammates.
on the CK.
Like he's gonna go right on top of the Viper over here. Is he gonna stone though? No, but the CK is already there. Gonna use a pop of the AA blast as well, but he's already got Glimmer Cape. Reaper side, damage was enough. He's not gonna get that extra seconds in onto the respawn timer. Since he had like a too much magic resistance, but still gonna make sure the offline are gonna go down onto that one. But oh, at the bottom, Luna still have a BK with her, but it's an Aghanim Scepter coil though. But Luna is patiently waiting on to this one. Gonna be pop his BKB, but he can actually cancel this one, I guess. Wait, what? Oh, okay, they actually couldn't cancel that one. I thought the Earth Spirit's Enchant Remnant is PSS BKB, you know. But it seems that wasn't the case.
Thought wrong, bro.
Knocking on these bottom set of racks.
Well, all of the teammates are back up.
Complete.
Fantasy about to pot up, but the Doom. Oh, there comes a play to save his Puck. Oh, there's the Ancient Remnant, but then the rest of the fight is still going on the front line over here. Sun's True Kid has been absorbing too much damage over here, but there comes the Eclipse. Gonna go right on top of the two people here. Fantasy gonna lose his first life since he already. Oh, blink play. Mono here is trying to get away from here. Oh, but there comes the coil. He's gonna get cancelled with his TP as well. But Puck, he couldn't save his teammate over here. Comet managed to cancel his TP over there. Yeah, Papu. He can probably escape though, but it's gonna get stunned first of all. There comes the hoster, gonna push him away, and with the stone, there he goes. Gonna survive onto this one. Papu.
It's a nice fight for the Radiant side. Really big fight for Luna, especially. Picking up important kills there.
Yeah, since the Puck he got doomed first, he didn't couldn't do anything about the rest of the fight happened like for how many seconds? It's 16 seconds.
Yeah, I think a little bit of miscommunication. The Puck was out of the fight, but CK and Necro still felt like they could man fight into this Radiant 5-man.
Gonna go right on top of the Earth Spirit over here, but still he had the spell. Wait, what? Oh yeah, he can't use the push, but still gonna retreat from that one. They're not gonna go auction out of this Earth Spirit over here since the rest of the teammates is already back alive for the last hope.
Yeah, so Satanic Butterfly and Aghanim Shard queued up for the Luna. She's gonna start
Satanic
quite hard.
Is this still okay against the AA again though? Satanic?
I guess if you can survive the blast duration, then post that, getting your HP back up is easy. I mean, it has some value. Like I wouldn't rule it out completely, but definitely it's a little bit of a lower impact item when you're playing against. But that's the thing, right? Like when you build Mask of Madness on Luna, I feel like most players are like sort of locked into the mentality that you have to disassemble it and make it into a Satanic Butterfly. You're just too cheap to sell the Mask, man. It happens with me all the time.
Well, I guess so. Looking for a Viper catch, I guess, but Pompo. Is he overstepping a little bit over here? Johnny Cash Jr. Let's have the rest of his team is for here. Rolling but not gonna connect though, so with the level 10 talent, he's gonna go all the way towards over here, but now he's gonna connect over here. The damage is too rough, hailing. He even revealed himself over here. But I don't think they can catch this Lich. With their frontliner out for another 60 seconds, they're gonna get the free tier 2 tower. I might as well go for the drag to the mid. I mean, this guy doesn't have a buyback. And they have like a siege wave too.
Yeah, but this time you have to know that they don't have Aegis this time. They lost the fight last time with an Aegis on your CK. So they have to be a little careful.
Yeah, like the park needs to be extra little careful, I guess. But then the Tiny, he literally TP'd right in front of those people. Abra's gonna connect though. With the earn charge, he's gonna go down though. Glimmer Cape with the extra magic resistance, doing his best to survive. But the Tiny, he's still gonna go down though. Instantly gonna buy back over here. Abra's gonna already connect on the command, but he tried to look for an extra nuke damage with it. But there comes the ancient remnant towards him, and he got out of the fight just like that. Pompo not gonna connect the stand over here. Master Instinct trying to make this Tiny a little bit of die back for him. But are they gonna make sure to make him to die back? Coil not gonna connect on the top of the Tiny, only onto the Doom, but this guy is super tanky for now. Still haven't used up his Doom though. Mano here just like they're gonna pop his BKB. Where is the Doom? Where is the Doom? The cancel his TP with the Doom, but no. He couldn't cancel the TP. Can his rest of his teammates get out of the fight just like that? Let's see though. But Necrophos is doing his best. But never mind, there's no way to escape from this spells. What is Necrophos gonna go down for the last turn in this fight?
Yeah, that's Necro down for 60 seconds and Roche respawning in another 30 seconds. They didn't have a 30-second window here to pick up that Aegis cheese and Aghanim shard.
Roshan may respawn in.
Oh, may respawn, my bad. Oh, it's Spirit toying with these guys here. He's making that hero look.
Shit, dude,
yeah.
it's gonna instantly respawn, I guess. It's instantly respawn. Oh my god, look at the lag. Mono here. It's gonna go right towards the Roche pit door here. It's gonna pop his Phantasm as well. Trying to make sure to get this all by himself. Does he have the damage? So
I mean,
well, Pompo doing his best to show himself at the bottoms with a little info. Gonna use his oh my god, that's a creep toss. Not the lazy. He tried to toss the leech, but then no. I was gonna give Money a lot of time to get this Roche as well. It's already like 25% down. And the Radiant team, they have no idea that this series of events is happening over here. Oh, I think this time he's gonna get caught up though. Silk has the Enchant Remnant if we want to use it, but no, he's gonna lose his life over here. Yeah, he's gonna tip him, but then Pompo, he knew what he's been doing over here. He died for a cause.
that's true. Aghanim shard on the CK2 now. So Chaos Bolt going to spawn an illusion.
Finally gonna go get the CM tower at the bottom over here. Never trust. My finish up is Satanic. I'm gonna go for a Butterfly.
Oh my god, that's a spell prism for Last Hope. The Octarine Core, spell prism, Arcane Rune bottled on the puck.
And he was gonna finish up a Dagon, like a level 5 Dagon almost, Master Instinct. Man, this guy is so fat, like so fatter than a Luna. Since he's been like taking a lot of the lane creeps with his help with the travel.
Yeah, so that's perma silence right now. The fuck. So you have a 5 second silence on a 3-second cooldown. See,
Holy, the damage. He still have an arcane door, so he's doing his best to at least kill the dome as fast as he can. Gonna get doomed though. And he's got no way to get out of this one. Nice debate. But AFS is gonna connect. No. Okay, now man. Comet gonna live his life there.
Got a little overconfident there on the puck.
Yep.
And paid the price for it.
They'll be like doing okay as long as they can wait a little bit, like for the 80 seconds. But I don't think like the Radiant team, they will do their best to force this fight right now, like a force this buyback or something. I mean, without their puck, they won't have access to towards the like back lines.
The thing is, it's alright dying where puck died, just because of how the lanes were positioned for the Dire team, right? Everything is pushed in, and yes, you got a kill on the mid lane, but you can't really get any objective out of that kill. As you can see right now, there are no creeps anywhere near the Dire towers. So, I mean, it's fine. He can throw away his life a couple of times like that, but...
a couple of times. Okay. But this guy doesn't have a buyback though.
You don't get any objectives out of it, right?
Yeah, like he's been playing pretty cocky. He even like not gonna keep his buyback, gonna buy like the rest of the Dragon's recipe as well. Fuck. Do you think he might need a Lincoln in this game? Maybe.
Yeah, I think I would have preferred the Lincoln over the Yules. Even earlier in the game, but it is a good Lincoln's game for him. Like, of course, you can always have it cancelled by the Luna, but
this time, Command already gonna develop his refresher orb like over there. So double dome.
Yeah, this is where the game gets a little interesting for Radiant. So refresher doom is quite scary to play into, but I feel Last Hope have been doing a really good job, like sort of making these team fights as chaotic as possible and like splitting it up and making it hard for Radiant to sort of prioritize targets. And it's like they're playing it superbly. I feel with this Puck Earth Spirit, with these two heroes, I feel it sort of comes down to how much you can confuse the opponents and how much you can make them chase after you and waste time. And they've been doing a really good job at that. Really high skill plays.
So still have the Aegis open, just in case gonna pop up the first dome right on top of the CK. Gonna go at the back line, so here Necrophos. I mean, don't think like this is the right time he really needs to go though, but that comes a double Dream Coil right on top of the dome. Oh no, fuck, he's gonna get doomed once again. He potted the first shot already there. But then here comes the second life for the CK. He's doing his best. Go right on. Wait, what? Veddi Reaper. Hello, Necrophos. Oh my god, there's gonna be a massacre for the Dire team over here. But yeah, okay, even his TP gonna get cancelled as well.
Really heads up play. Really good heads up play. Good read from the Radiant. They know that they have their backs sort of against the wall with this CK Aegis. Still went ahead, doomed him, and proceeded to kill the rest of his team. And well played. They really value aggressive play from them. So now that's a full butterfly on the Luna as well. She's gonna be that much harder to take down with an illusionist cape.
And Necro Park, they don't have buybacks. So Spirit's doing his best, doing the no-time play over there for his teammate. He's doing other class plays. He's gonna use his sense that man, push himself away. The first half gonna get back, but he didn't manage to get that creep wave.
Yeah,
but it's gonna buy them a little bit of time until the puck respawns, I guess. Might as well think that they're gonna go for like yeah, just like that.
Just like that. You don't have a lane of racks. That's that's the magic of playing against the Luna.
But Puck trying his best to catch at least one guy After losing the racks at the mid, the Viper is the one who's gonna be left behind for the Barbarians, but still fine though for them.
Yeah, he does have buyback, so he wouldn't mind dying there. He has an Aghanim shard queued up on the Viper, some extra building damage, and armor reduction. So this Luna is looking scary now. Has enough money for the Daedalus if she decides to pick it up for this fight. And Refresher Doom also up in another 10 seconds, so they're ready to take this.
I really wonder if last of, I mean, they kind of need to respect the play which, like in the last team fight which happened. They really need to think how to deal with this.
I think
Refresher
the key word
Doom.
here is discipline. I feel like Last Hope haven't been disciplined enough in the last 10 or 15 minutes, and that's sort of, they're throwing the game away. And if we see another team fight going the way of
eventually.
if we see another team fight going the way of Radiant, it could
Fight is
be
gonna get
lost.
caught up with the hailing. If this guy gets caught up, they won't be having any frost shield for the tower. There's gonna be dieback. I mean, don't have a buyback. So Cormac gonna pop his BKB with the Doom, gonna go right on top of the, and another Doom, this time for the Earth Spirit though, which means the Park will be willing to play freely in this team fight. But where is this guy though? Yeah, he's gonna get caught up under the Eclipse. Damage is gone down BKB. Necroforce is trying his best to do the front line on here, but it's not the God Shard anymore, which means the damage will be too high. Oh, the Earth Spirit with the save! Instant Remnant is gonna save this Necroforce, so there is this guy, the Alpha we have been expecting. Finally, he's gonna do this play over there. Pampu!
Yeah, Radiant deciding to go into a fight without their Viper, and that punished hard by Last Hope. Again, we're seeing misplays from both sides, and some really good plays from this Earth Spirit again, who sort of picked up his game back from what we were seeing 10 minutes back. So that's an AC and an NKB complete on the CK. Headed towards a swift blink. He's getting pretty scared.
And even Earth Spirit has a Hex.
The Hex queued up on the Luna too. It's might be
Luna.
Yeah.
Maybe he wants to punish that Park who doesn't have a Lincoln yet, I guess.
Yeah.
But now he's queued up for one.
So it looks like it's going to be a free roast. They do scan out the roast pit here, but it might be a little too late for them to contest, especially without Doom. They are going to look for it. Give them the Aegis and let them walk into our high ground.
Oh, there's a lot of things to pick up over there. Who's gonna get the Refresher Shard? Maybe the Puck. Or maybe even the Necro. I don't know.
Yeah,
they're gonna give the Refresher Shard with Necro. Double Reaper side. We got double. Don't we have like a double Reaper? Let's go.
I think it's more because of the value of the double Aeon disc. I feel double Reap, yeah, it's nice, but
Earth Spirit gonna get doomed first, but then with the help of the Glimmer, he might won't die, but they need the follow damage for the Park doing his best with the shard. Pushing things around wire, but Tiny is gonna get caught up and it's gonna be instant dieback for the Arjunan. He thought his rest of his teammates was there to help him out. They really wanted to kill this Earth Spirit at the very least. But then this guy is still haven't dead. Oh, 3-man silence gonna go around and even the Hailing is gonna get caught up with the AA blast. And this guy doesn't have a buyback either. Oh, they still have like double Reaper if they want to use it. But the Nether Clock saying the damage is just too high. Master Instinct still. Oh, BKB followed by the Nether Trust, but there comes the Doom over him, which means he can pop his Refresher Shot to help well with his ear days. But is he gonna die though? Let's see. The first kill for the CK. He's gone down, but then Luna is gonna get. There's no hit for him, but he still have a buyback, and he's gonna get back into the fight right over here. I wonder how they still have like a backdoor protection over here for the Radiant team. Like they've been doing a lot of stuff, but still couldn't manage to get this melee racks at all.
Still positioned pretty aggressively. They bought back on the Necrophos. They know that there's no Tiny or Lich for quite some time, so still going to look to force.
And they don't have a Doom either.
Objective.
But CK, look at him, he's gonna go right into the Viper over here with the Reaper side, going right on with the Viper, he's gonna go down. Does have a buyback though, he's gonna come straight back into the fight over here. This guy still have a refresh shot though. Mana is gonna pop his BKB and get a little back. He's gonna respect that buyback from the Viper. And since the rest of their supports is already back online with the Lich respawning and the Tiny in less than 10 seconds, so they're gonna go down though. Master this thing, I think he's gonna go with the it's a big play over there, gonna pop his coil on top of the two people, but literally these guys, they don't have any mana at all, so I don't think like they need to go for like force a fight war here. Even the Elspeth is not alive, so they're gonna get out, retreat back, and think once again what they need to do as the next for the next fight, I guess.
Still, like it's still fine. Like they lost only one lane of racks on the Radiant. So still all hope is not lost. But I feel they need to catch this puck out with the Doom.
Silence.
The one fight that they managed to get Doom off in the puck went so well in their favor that they managed to get a lane of racks out.
Yeah.
That's how important this puck kill is.
Yep.
He has a
like the last three fights, like Doom has been focusing on the earth spread. Like whenever he used his Doom right on top of the puck, they kind of lost the fight. But then I don't like why he changed his target for the past three fights when he didn't have the Lincoln. But now he have a Lincoln though, Master Instinct. Gonna reveal himself over here. He'll spread right on top of the hailing. He's gonna get doomed once again though. Combat with the case. Gonna make sure the damage would be much high to kill this Elspeth at least for once. And I think he doesn't have a buyback either. Alright, Coil. CK even got doomed as well. Reaper said to slow things around for the Doom. Which means CK won't be dying onto this one. The Necrophos is gonna lose his life to save his score here. But he's gonna pop his seeds though for a while. But then the Lotus, double Viper said, oh fuck, Doom managed to get this Doom kill over there. There's gonna be dayback for him, Comet. He's fallen down for another 2 minutes. The puck, he still have a lot of mana to use, and he's doing his best to catch his Arjun and Tiny, which will become another dieback for him as well. Hey, oh no, puck! He's gonna get Luna. Some excess level of 6 right under the puck though, but can he escape the nice blink dagger? He's gonna go right under the cliff over here. Gonna use a base hop, but no, he's not gonna go over there. I guess gonna stay a little bit wide longer. Warhable gonna try and catch up somebody. I guess no. He still has the edge on, managed to get away, and he's gonna retreat for a while.
It looked like things were going really well for Luna and the squad, but Puck surviving there really turned things around. Somehow managed to live. He did get hexed up by the Luna. Hex is complete on this position 1 Luna. Something I haven't really seen before. But there is value to it, this game.
I remember when like some TV players used to buy Hex with a blink dagger. Like they would just pop up their terror wave, blink, Hex, and kill that one hero instantly when they see somebody. I think like it's some kind of same thing I guess for the Luna, but he doesn't have a lot of damage even with the Daedalus. He could have killed that Puck with a little bit of follow-up damage, I guess.
Interesting.
Buybacks coming back off cooldown now for both sides.
Oh no.
There's no buyback on only 4 heroes. I think Tiny should get his 400 gold buyback. Luna, Necro, and Viper have their buybacks for another 3.
Yeah, I can actually try to kill this Luna somehow, maybe in the next 3 minutes, or maybe they're gonna wait for the Roche. Last hope.
I think waiting for the Roche is the right play. But especially since Radiant are like holed up in their base, right? They're not getting much out of the map. But Volin, are you excited? We have 4 minutes until we see
Yep.
the 5 items. First time in this tournament?
Yeah. Yep, I guess so. And I'm pretty much thinking about like which kind of like which TFI item will actually change this game, like instantly in one go, you know.
Let's see. I think Mirror Shield is huge for either side,
For the dire.
especially with all of these hexes on both teams.
Oh yeah, right.
I like Apex on the Luna, or even the CK for that. Right? Apex or Giant's Ring on the CK is going to be pretty pog. Like I think Giant's Ring would be preferable. I mean, you gotta love Pirate's Hat too, right? Wait, so Book of Shadows, can you save people from? Does it? I guess it can also be used as a
What?
saving
From the
hand,
Doom,
right?
you mean?
Book of Shadows? Yeah, from the Doom.
Like it's a concept of Shadow Realm, I guess. You just can't target with your spell, so you need to be using it beforehand. But then, what is gonna help though? Okay, Puck at the bottom is gonna get changed and over here with the help of the gates as well. But then, wait, what? No. Oh, Puck still gonna survive under this one though. He just managed to use up a stone on Tiny, but that's not the target you were looking for. You try to roll and save your own teammate there, but Tiny, kurkala punditaru.
Yeah. Roche up in 40 seconds.
Yeah.
They're positioning around that. CK is pushing out the top lane. So we're definitely going to see tier 5 items. I don't see this game ending in the next 2 minutes.
Yeah, even Puck's got his buyback along with the Earth Spirit.
Roche up in 20 seconds now, and if
don't you like? Wouldn't you like? Wait, what is that thing called? The thing which will refresh your items. I forgot its name. The TFI item which. The TFI item which will refresh your items.
Ex Machina.
Ex Machina, yeah.
Ex Machina, yeah. Even that would be really good for the active item player, I guess. I mean, Luna had like a 3 active items. Yeah. Okay, gonna go with another fight over here. Manaya have a DD. Want to make sure to deal a lot of damage for the. Here's the DB. Here's the Eclipse there. With no Aghanim Scepter, Eclipse is gonna go right there on the ground. It's gonna get wasted, but doesn't matter though. Manaya gonna go right back into the fight with the Blink Dagger over here. And Lich is gonna go down. Hailing, there's no way to escape from this one. It's not an ENSK there, but 2K looking for a Reaper side over here, but he already got his BKB though. Luna, oh, but the Puck, he's already back, like coming back to the fight over here. Yeah, he's gonna buy back as well. Reaper side, gonna go right on top of the Luna. He's gonna go down for the 160 seconds. Still have a buyback though. Viper gonna get silenced, very low though. There's no way to escape. That's how it's a clock, but already there's a gem on his corpse, like wherever he's standing there. So he's gotta kill him as well. Let's look for a multiple buyback from the Radiant team, I guess. The Roshan is back. And Deity would probably knew that this is happening. Like this is back, you know, like. But then they really need to force some few buybacks. That's what they're hoping for. Before they go for the Roche, I guess.
I think you buy back on
That's a 3.
and go contest Roche.
That's the 3rd buyback for the Barbarians. Are they gonna force up the Luna's buyback as well? Yes, of course. Nevertrash gonna go for the buyback as well. Doom gonna get used on right on top of the Earth, but Hell's gonna pop his refresher. Or gonna go for another Doom right on top of the Necrophos over here as well. Gonna get Glimmercut for a while, but he's probably gonna get caught. So nice coil to save his teammate over here, but Nevertrash, can he slow for Necrophos here. Once again, he needs to do whatever he can to save his rest of the teammates at the very least. He's doing his best with one of the short play over here, and Lee's gonna get caught up as well. Okay. CK, where are you? Okay, CK, he actually went for the roach for he checked up his bag, yeah, of course. But then, oh, there comes the chain blood fight of the two people. But both of them gonna go down over here. Liz is gonna be dieback for him, and Johnny Cage, no. It's gonna be dieback for him as well. Necrophos, he feels blood and gonna go. He thinks like the victory is literally on their way. They don't have the frontliner, they can't defend any of the buildings. They don't have the frost armor, which means they are good to go over here. CK with a lot of damage. He's gonna go for this mid-racks over here, and Puck gonna try his best to get the top of the racks as well.
It's 61 minutes, and neither team have collected a single tier 5 item.
Oh, no, Luna, he picked up a rapier. Just gonna let the Mega Race all behind. Barrett the Doom gonna get caught up. He already part of his BKB. Gonna get Glimmer Cap for a while for now, but does it have a coil? Coil only gonna connect on top of the tiny, which means gonna wait for a while. Puck. But then Necrophos gonna get caught up with the Sen. Here, Reaper side right out of the Arjuna is gonna go for 1-3 but he's still gonna buy back over this fight over here. But guess what? CK, he wanna finish this game. He's gonna hit the throne over here, but then Luna's part of his side running as well as Eclipse. Gonna slow things around for a while for the Dire team. Last hour, they're doing this best to hit the throne on top of the Luna. He instantly got right. He doesn't have a buyback, and GGSP got Rapist down. And last hope didn't give up. Back at the 50k net per lead. They sealed their victory against this unstoppable Barbarians. Just like that.
Yeah, really bloody game. Well fought out by both sides, and could have gone either way. If a few spells had been casted a little better here or there. Nice 60-minute game without tier 5 items. I need to keep that.
Without tier 5 items, correct. Alright guys, with that I think we've come to the last game being streamed for the day. The next two games are at 10:30 and 11 PM. You can watch them on Dota TV, or we'll get back to you on our Discord about whether it'll be streamed or not, but it most probably won't be streamed. In that case, we'll catch you guys tomorrow with more TNDL Dota action. Until then, take care, we'll see you, and thanks for joining our stream.
What about the giveaway result?
The giveaway result, the winner of the giveaway was announced on YouTube. It was Zen Biswas. Zen Biswas, please contact us on Instagram and we'll tell you how to redeem your set. Alright boys, good night, take care, we'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.